Hi, everybody, once again, and welcome to the team for the people that are new. And this meeting is literally for you because we're going to share like the steps, or rather also the basics that are going to help you and build your business just as you've just started. So I'm going to share with you a lot today, and I just hope that this meeting is going to be of value to you. So we have a book for the new people. We have got a book or a manual called the First Steps to Manage. And I do believe that you did get this manual when you purchased your first first product. Okay, if it's in a combo pack, then you definitely have it. If you didn't get it, then you can request it from the company, or you can contact the person that invited you here or invited for the meeting or for the business for them to be able to give you this. Okay, because in here, as it is written, First Steps to Manager, in this manual, there's literally almost everything that you need to get yourself to manager. Okay, and I can tell you, now you're probably an assistant supervisor, or maybe you are a new distributor, okay, like a preferred customer, you've not even reached assistant supervisor. It is good, it is okay. Where you are, most important is, yes, you become an assistant supervisor, you start building a business, you know, the way it's supposed to be built, and then get yourself to supervisor, assistant manager, and manager. Now, from assistant supervisor to supervisor, you probably don't need any skill. You don't need any skill apart from using the products, apart from knowing the products, okay? And even you don't even have to know all of the products. Like today, from the meeting, there's a lady called Sianda who started the business about a week ago, and she's already, even before she got her first pack, okay, she had already sold 3 clean minds, the program for weight loss. You know, does she know the products? No, she doesn't. You know, you just need to know a few that you're interested in, get information about it, get the tools that you need, the marketing tools, the samples, and all that, and you can definitely build a business to supervise at least without knowing it much. You know, now getting yourself to manager, yes, you need skills, okay. But again, maybe not as much, you understand? You just need to have a few people in the business. Those few people, let them bring other people in the business and all that. You will get to manager. Now, from manager, after that, there's literally, you need to have skills. You need to have communication skills, which you probably need to have when you start the business to manager, of course. But you need to have a lot more of that, and more of what you call leadership skills and all that. But let me tell you, from when you are starting the business as a new distributor, you will start a business very excited, right? And that is why you decided to go to the bank, get the money and deposit and start the business, right? Now, for you to build a business, you need more of the skills, yes, but you need more of the mindset that is going to get you to the success that you want to get. You understand? So you need, you need 80% of your, all right. So you need 80% of skills, and literally you need 80% of mindset, right attitude. That is best that we're going to start talking about on this session. And then you also need now to create and develop the skills, which will definitely start with the basics that I'm going to share with you. You understand? So welcome to the team and welcome to the business. You are building the business that under the umbrella of Forever Living. And I decided to start by reading you the Forever Mission Statement, which I think for me, it carries a lot of weight. And from the very first statement, it said, we will create a profitable environment. I can tell you, have not just started Forever Living, you're building a business under the umbrella of Forever Living, which is one of the biggest network marketing companies globally, okay? And then when it comes, because it's the biggest one of the biggest network marketing companies globally, I can tell you, Forever has decided or has made a commitment to make sure that as distributors in Forever Living, which is distributors in network marketing industry, we are the most profitable distributors in the world of network marketing. And I can tell you that, and I can prove that to you. We do have in Forever Living, we do have what we call chairman's bonus. Chairman's bonus is the 13th check, right? Like you're getting your monthly bonuses every month, and then at the end of the year, Forever is saying thank you for working with us. Is getting only 3% of his profit. When I said only, I don't mean it's small, but I'm saying they did not have to have the chairman's bonus anyways. You know, they could have kept all the profit because already they're paying you monthly bonuses. They're giving us, you know, all these trips and all that, and all these incentives, right? They did not have to have the chairman's bonus, but 3% of the profit globally is coming back to the distributors as thank you. You understand? And now, I don't know if there are many companies network marketing that are having the 13th check or the profit share, okay? But of the ones that they are actually giving out the profit shares, Forever Living was the first company to pay $1 million to one single person. You know, like when I'm saying single person, I don't mean only one person. There's a year, I think there were 3 of them getting $1 million. But, you know, of the network marketing companies, when they say they were creating a profitable environment, Forever Living was the very first company to give out to its distributors over $1 million check, on top of the monthly bonuses, ladies and gentlemen. And the monthly bonuses are crazy. Now, when it comes to South Africa, there are people that are making, you know, 100,000, 20,000, 300,000, 500,000, $1 million rands, you know? And so that is a lot of money. So when they're saying profitable environment, that is amazing. But now, so where individuals can, with dignity, all right, be what they want to be, meaning you're your own boss. Your upline, your sponsors are there to just guide you and give you the leadership, you understand? But you're your own boss. Now, where integrity, building your business right, no shortcuts and all that, empathy, being able to put yourself, as a distributor, you need to be able to put yourself in the shoes of yourself, okay, and do yourself justice, because you decided to start the business, you need to put in the work, okay? And so put yourself in the shoes of your customers, okay, so that you can know how to communicate with them better. Put yourself in the shoes of your prospects, okay? Put yourself in the shoes of the company. Put yourself in the shoes of the people that are supporting you. Put yourself in the shoes of your uplines and sponsors and all that. You understand, so that you can understand and be able to carry yourself as a forever business owner. And fun are our guides. So integrity, empathy, and fun are our guides. One of the things that we do definitely is having fun. And so at any time too, when you're building a business, feel like, you know, then you need to go back and ask yourself, like, you know, am I building it right? Because if you're not having fun, if you're not enjoying what you're doing, then you're probably not building it right. So you need to go back and check how you can do it. We'll create and cherish a passion for and believe in our company, our products, and our industry. And there is where, you know, like, this literally says it all, you understand? Because if you don't believe in yourself, you don't believe in company, in products, and the industry, you will not put in your efforts into building and make yourself a success. We will seek knowledge, because you cannot believe what you don't know. We're going to get into that, you know, in the next slides. You know, we will seek knowledge and balance, and above all, we will be courageous as we lead our company and distributors. I love this mission statement, and I'll encourage you to read it again and again, because that is what it's going to give. It literally says everything as a business owner. Now, these are some top 10 qualities of a forever business owner. One, you need to be passionate. Now that you have decided to start the business, one thing that you want is you want to love yourself. Yes, love yourself enough to give yourself tough love. Love yourself enough to give you to make sure that you're building the business the way it's supposed to be done. Love yourself enough, you know, to make sure that you're putting in the effort and the work and the effort, the discipline, which is not going to be easy, you understand? But of course, be passionate about the company, be passionate about the products, you know, use the products, understand them, you understand? Be passionate about the industry that we are in right now. Be entrepreneurial. Like, you are starting the business right now, probably you have started with the combo. Being an entrepreneur, then that means is knowing that I'm building a business and I'm putting in the effort as a business, you know, I'm my own boss. Yes, that means when you wake up in the morning, you need to know, who am I going to talk to? Who am I going to sell the products to? Who am I going to, you understand? But again, you know, it's like, you know, now you have started the business, and most of the distributors will find them 2 months, 3 months later, they don't even have the 6,000 that they put in from the very first beginning. You know, as an entrepreneur, you need to know that you're only going to use the profit, and then you're going to put or bring in back the investment. You understand? Stay agile, meaning you'll be in the business, you know, and forever having products that are in high demand. For example, we're going to have products that will be out of stock. You need to know that if I've decided to, for example, my niche is weight loss, and maybe one of the products in weight loss is not there, then can you be agile enough to say, like, now let me make sure that this month I am retailing other products? You know, are you able to, you know, to work according to what is there and in the environment that we're in and all that? You understand? Remain creative, and so that you can be able to stand so that you can be able to stand out, you know, comparing to other forever business owners. For example, of course, don't reinvent the wheel, but you can make sure that you're you know, like creativity, maybe you're delivering your products in a good way, like, you know, like having the bags, you know, whenever you're doing the For example, the tabletops in the malls, you need to be different from everybody else that is having a tabletop there. You know, your table has to be you know, put some creativity in it for it to be more attractive. That is just an example, right? Always make sure that you're seeking adventure, you know, having fun and all that. Be brave. You know, not all of the time, especially because you're starting the business, you don't have enough skills for the business, right? There's a lot that you don't know. But when I say be brave, is don't wait for things to be perfect. Don't wait for you to, before you know everything, for you to start going out and talk to people. You understand? And good thing is, when it comes to being brave, we say like, I am gonna do it. I don't know 1, 2, 3, 4, but you have got the leader that are gonna help you, you know, build your business and all that. Stay positive, smile. You know, I think that is one of the things that has really helped me build the business. I remember when I started the business, it literally took me about 4 months to get to the manager level. And I did not know, I was in a town where I did not know people. I went for university. You know, my parents, you know, did not understand what I was doing. They said no. My friends were laughing at me. My relatives were laughing at me. So I literally had to build a business with people that I don't know. Even when I moved from Tanzania to South Africa, smile, being positive and knowing that I am going to make things happen, you understand, is what has really helped me build a business that I keep on building, you understand? So yes, you're going to get challenged as a forever business owner. You've just started right now. Probably you're very excited. I'm telling you, 1 week from now, I remember when I started the business, 2 weeks after I started the business, I literally wanted to quit the business. You understand? But I met someone that was doing the business. She encouraged me and all that. She got me back on track. And that's the best thing about the business. You know, like most of the time when we start businesses, other businesses that are not forever, you are alone. No one is there to give you that boost. No one is there to encourage you. But in this business, it's easy to stay positive only when you choose to also connect yourself with people. You understand? Be forever grateful. You understand? Have integrity. You know, be integral, even when no one is watching. You know, we have got what we call company policy, which I encourage you to. You can actually go to. There's a website. The person invited you here. Well, someone helped me type in, okay, in the chat for people to see. It's www.foreverliving.com. When you get to that website, just down on the first page, you will see the company policy. You can download it and you can be able to read. You know, we have been given guidance on how we can be able to run our business without shortcuts. We can be able to run our business the way that we are supposed to run it. Okay, so no, like for example, you're not supposed to sell the product to another distributor. You're not supposed to bring people that have not agreed to the business to join just because you want to go up the levels. You're not supposed to, you know, discount the products, you understand, and all those kind of things. So we have got a way on how we are supposed to conduct ourselves as forever business owners. So that is you choosing to do that. One of the things that I've decided to do in my business is to build a business with very high integrity. Very high integrity, you understand? And that is exactly what I'm also coaching my team to do the same. And if you're part of our team, then I'm encouraging you to do the same. Now, as a forever business owner, you have an opportunity to build, to get what we call uncapped income. Uncapped income, it means there's no limit to how much you can be able to achieve. You have started the business right now. You can become, or you can make more money than the person that invited you here. You can make more money than your sponsor. You can make more money than your upline, you know. So you literally have the marketing plan, because the other network marketing companies, their marketing plan have got a limit to how much a distributor can earn. But ours is called binary. Sorry, not binary. Sorry, it's called hybrid. I'm sorry, it's not binary. Binary is one of those network marketing companies that have got or marketing plan that have got a limit. But ours is called hybrid, where they've taken all the good things on the different marketing plans, okay, on the different types of marketing plans. And then that is when they created the marketing plan of Forever Living products, okay? So when they said we'll create a profitable environment from the very first beginning 44 years ago, they did exactly that. You as a forever business owner that you've decided to start a business right now, you have an opportunity to build multiple global income streams. Meaning, if you're in South Africa right now, you can build your business in different countries. If you're in Namibia, if you're in Kenya and Tanzania, you can do that. You understand? Our team Wantobo, is now running in about 10 countries and expanding. And I'm so very grateful for that. And we have got partners as well, as one of my partners that is here, Kumo Mwase. She's also doing very, 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 very well in different countries as well. So I can tell you that everybody here can tap into international markets, you know? And we said multiple, meaning when you join the business right now, the only one thing that you probably know is I'll be selling the products. That is one way of making money. Buy, sell, where you're getting 54% retail profit at the lowest level of your business. The more level that you go, you get to the manager level, for example, will be getting about 92.5% retail profit, meaning for every 1,000, you're making 925. That's not a joke, ladies and gentlemen, okay? But on top of that, now you come to realize that there's also what we call once-off income when you bring once-off bonus when you bring someone in the business. There's what we call volume bonus or team bonus, okay? There's what we call leadership bonus. There's what we call Kaplan. There's what we call chairman's bonus. There's what we call, like, these trips, like the global rally income. There's what we call gem bonus. You understand? All these are incomes that you can be able to achieve or to earn when it comes to the business. One of the things that I'm so very grateful for in this business is what we call personal development, being able to grow yourself as a person. You understand? The skill that I'm creating or I'm developing when as a forever business owner is not only helping me make the money, it's not only helping me help other people make the money, but it's also helping me as a wife, it's helping me as a mother, it's helping me as a woman, it's helping me as as part of the community. You understand? So who you are right now, I can assure you, the more you keep learning and become a student in this business, because I can tell you, this is the whole university, 5 years, by end of the year, December, you will not be thinking what you're thinking right now. Your goals will be expanding. Your cycle will be expanding, will be better. Everything will be better as we move ahead. So personal development, financial freedom is another opportunity. And you see, when you say financial freedom, it does not mean that you're making 1 million a month. No, I don't mean that. My $1 million or 1 million rands, I mean, no, I don't mean. When they say financial freedom, is you sitting down right now and see how much money do I need. For example, how much is your mortgage, or how much is your rent, or how much is your car finance? How much do you need to eat? How much is your school fees? How much is, like, sit down and write everything where your money is going, okay? And then financial freedom is having a business which is giving you all that. You understand? Whether you work or you don't work. That is what we call financial freedom. You understand? Meaning, now you're creating a team where when you travel, your business is continuing. Whether you are there or you're not there, there's still money coming in, and you can still sustain yourself and your family, at least now for the next 6 months. That is what we call fine. So it doesn't mean that you need to be making lots of money, but of course, an opportunity of making lots of money and having what we call choices is one of the things that you have right now. Having time freedom, waking up and going anywhere that you want to go, have you anywhere as your office, you understand? But this is the business you're building right now, and it is a willable business. It is the business that you're building right now, and probably you have got kids, your kids are going to inherit it. If you don't have kids yet, then you're building a business for your future kids. You're putting in the efforts. When you're not there, your kids are going to inherit it. Now, not only your kids, the kids of your kids and the kids of your kids. You understand? That is how powerful, and that is the gold that you have in your hands right now, ladies and gentlemen. Now that you have decided to start the business, the choice of doing it is one thing, but choosing to put in the business, to put in the efforts, is really, really another choice, in something that you need to do. Now, for you to build a business right, then you need to develop what you call the right mindset. You understand? And this is what we call the mindset cycle. So when you're starting the business right now, as I said, you're probably very excited. Okay, maybe some of you are also fearful. Tell me how you feel, by the way. If you're a new member, can you tell us how you're feeling? Are you excited? Are you excited, but at the same time, how are you feeling? Okay, how are you feeling? That you've just started the business. Let me see. Anxious? You're anxious? Keep them coming in. Okay, so now as you have started the business, the one thing, apart from the feeling that you have right now, one thing that you want to have, or you want to do, is to understand this business. So here is where your mindset, or rather your right mindset cycle is starting. You're supposed to put in the efforts into making sure that you're understanding the business. How can you understand the business? One is coming by attending trainings like this. So this training is meaning to help you understand the basics and how you can start building your business. Okay, so that starting the training, attending trainings like this, which you have got Zoom trainings like this, you have got physical trainings and all that. You can be reading books. We have got trainings that are already recorded. Okay, you can get to my YouTube, for example, my YouTube channel. I'm Veronica Kundia. You're going to find a lot of trainings that we have done previously. I'm going to give you a list of names of people that you can go and start, learning from them. Okay, so all that is ways of understanding the business. But I think the best way to understand the business, your personal experience. So when you're saying, I want to know the product, so understand the product, the best way is if you're going to use the products yourself and know how you feel when you're using the products. Okay, can I please know if you're following up? If you're listening, can you please be supporting me, really? Okay, for me to know that you're actually part of the meeting by just shutting in what you are getting from the meeting. All right, okay, so training, books, videos, there's podcasts and all that, but also personal training. That is what I was saying. Okay, so using the products will help you understand the products. If you want to know how to talk to people, that will only happen if you're going to talk to people. The day that you're going to speak to 5 people is not the same. The learning and the experience that you're going to have to understand the business is going to be more than when you speak to 1 person. You understand? So the experience is what really matters. Okay, so use the products on yourself. Talk to people. Make sure that you are also using your uplines and sponsors again. Okay, so when it comes to you getting your personal experience, so you have got your sponsor that have gotten you in the business. That sponsor has got an upline. So even if your sponsor is also new like you can now go to the person that invite the person that is the sponsor to your sponsor. You can go to your upline. You have got managers in your team that they are ready to speak to your people on your behalf as you're learning the business. That is how you're going to understand. Okay, they're going to be speaking to your people on your behalf when it comes to products, to your people on your behalf when it comes to the business as well. Now, because if you don't understand, you cannot believe. So the only way for you to believe if you know, you cannot believe more than what you know. So when you say, remember when I was reading you the mission statement, I said you need to believe in network marketing. All right, because network marketing is the industry that we're in. That is the industry that Forever has chosen to do the distribution of the products. Okay, they could have choose to have retail stores, but if they had retail store, me and you wouldn't be in business right now with Forever Living. You understand? So they decided to say, you know what, we're gonna create amazing products that people are gonna use, and then once they use, I'm sure that they're gonna love the product, and then those people, who is me and you, are gonna now take the products to our friends, to the people that we know. You understand? And now you can do that by using social media and by using technology. And right now, network marketing is the fastest growing industry globally as we speak. For the past 2-3 years, network marketing, where most people have been losing and all that, network marketing has proven to be the industry that has created a lot more millionaires more than any other industry. So you need to understand network marketing for you to believe in it. That you don't get like swing from here to here, one business to the next and all that. You understand? But also you need to believe in the company, because there are over 5,000 companies. That's when you know about the company and you believe in Forever. Even if another company comes in and say like, we have just started, you gotta succeed. Network marketing, you know what it needs. You know that being the first in the company does not mean you're gonna succeed. You understand? But you will have that attitude only when you know it. You understand? And so because they'll come network marketing, other network marketing companies, there are people that actually moved from Forever to other companies. And then they came to realize that we were having the best opportunity. And then when they wanted to come back, they had to come. There are people that actually left Forever as chairman's bonus qualifiers. Like they were at the level, like they're beyond managers, qualified for the check. When they decided to come back, they were already terminated. They had to start over as an assistant supervisor. How sad is that? So for that not to happen to you, ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand why you're in Forever. You need to understand and believe the product, that we have got the best products in the market, that you can become your own brand ambassador. You can become your own Forever ambassador and share that on your social media proudly, that we have got products that are really working. You also need to believe in yourself, know your strengths, know your weaknesses, and then develop your weaknesses as you're developing yourself and using your strengths to start moving forward as fast. All right. So you understand, then you believe, then you commit. Now the commitment is coming into time. So congratulations for coming in for this meeting, because for the people that were in the business presentation just now, and myself, of course, like I'm so very tired right now because I've been speaking for the past, I think 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 1 or 2 hours probably. That is committing into time, into giving your time into building the business. You understand? You will need to put in time to learn the way you have done right now. You will need to put in the time to commute from one place to the next, for example, to meet someone. You'll need to put in the time, into making that call. Put in the time, you understand? So it doesn't have to be a whole day. You don't have to be building the business full time. You can be building your business part-time. But if you're building the business part-time, remember there's part-time and there's sometime. Sometime is when you're calling someone today and then you're going to make another call in the next 5 days. That is building your business sometime. But building the business part-time is saying like every day I'm only having 1 hour, or every day I'm having only 2 hours, and I'm going to put in the efforts. I'm going to put in these efforts into making sure that I'm being productive in these 2 hours. That is the time that I'm talking about. Commitment into writing a who do you know list. I'm going to share that just as we continue. All right. Who do you know list is writing a list of names of people. Now, if this is on this cycle, it means this is one of the most important things that you need to do when you're starting the business. Who do you know list? And then you also need to commit into stock and inventory. When you start the business, you probably started with the combo. Combo has got almost everything. It has got food supplements there for different users. It has got drinks there. It has got, skincare. It has got, all these personal care and all that. So as you're building the business, now you need to start assessing yourself. What products am I retailing more? What product am I connecting more? You understand? My customers are asking more of what, okay? So for example, me, I am dealing more with weight loss. There's someone that is dealing more with personal care, for example, deodorants and toothpaste. There's another person that is dealing more with the skincare. They're probably going to choose skin products and all that. Whatever that you're going to choose, okay? Make sure that you have got a bit of stock and inventory on that. Make sure that you don't allow yourself to not have even one, depending with what product that is, okay? If it's a toothpaste, of course, you cannot say one toothpaste is your stock, you understand? But you need to have stock of what is moving on your site, so that when someone comes to you today, you make a sale now, so that you don't miss that opportunity to introduce someone to our products. And then commitment to being coachable. Maybe you came in the business, the person invited you here, maybe I've not gone to as much school as you did. You understand? But I can tell you, we know more than what you do when it comes to network marketing. We know more than what you do when it comes to forever. So you need to choose to be teachable. You need to choose to be coachable, and then put in the action that is required. Now, there's action that are helping you into understanding, like attending meetings like this, but this action is not helping you into bringing money in your account. These action of understanding, reading books, watching videos, attending trainings and all that, they're not helping you. They're helping you on this part, but they're helping you by equipping you to do your job better, to do your job easily when it comes to the business. But the action that I'm talking here, the action that I in putting you in front of people. So either retailing, mean action that are going to help you move the products, action that are going to help you sponsor people. So maybe it's one-to-one, it's invited. So if it's a Zoom meeting, it is only an income generating action if you have invited people in that. If you have not invited people for the business presentation, either don't attend it, but if you're new, attend as many so that you can know how to speak to your own people, because every slide you're going to know, okay, I'm going to talk about this on this slide. When you're hearing your leader, you're going to know, okay, so this slide is saying like this. So when you're going to go and talk to another person, you are creating, or you are gathering words to speak to your prospects, okay? But it's going to be an income generating activity for you if you're going to have people that are attending the meeting with you. And then action that are coaching, are helping you coach your people. An action for like this. For you, this is not an income generating activity. For me, this is an income generating activity. You're also going to have your people in the team. So when you're sitting down with them, so that is why when you're listening to me, also listen for you to go and train another person. You understand? Every time you're attending a training, know that you're going to build a team. So it's not for you alone. It's for you and your team, because you're going to be a coach. You're going to be mentoring another person. And that is when you can expect results. Now, the results are your goals. So why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you part of the business right now? Why did you decide to say yes to the business? So you need to find yourself and find your why for you to be able to Put in the efforts into understanding for you to be able to understand and so believe and so commit and so put in the action for you to get the results. But one thing that I love about Forever is the fact that you're going to be recognized for the efforts you're going to put in. Your time is definitely going to be compensated. I'm telling you, that it's not everything that you're going to put in your efforts and your time is going to get you to become the person, or it's going to get you to achieve the goal that you want to achieve. But Forever can. Forever is the right vehicle to take you to where you want to go. You understand? So the results are definitely your goals and your why. And this cycle is actually starting here, because if you don't know why you're doing what you do, you cannot put in even the efforts to help you understand as the very first, as the very first thing that you're supposed to do. Now, there are people that will get in the business, and then before even understanding, they'll start getting the results. And maybe that can be you. Maybe you just started the business today, you started selling already, okay? Which is good. We want you to get the results, we want you to make the money. Maybe you've started the business today and then you decide you have already gotten someone to join your business. That does not mean that you know the business, okay? That only means that you have used your excitement. Okay, so because you've started with excitement, right? You have used your excitement into bringing another person. Now, for your results to be sustainable, for your results, for you to keep on getting the results, you need to come back and choose to understand. So don't assume that, oh, I've been getting people, so I know. You don't know yet. There's so much that you don't know. So you still need to put in the efforts into understanding the business, that you can go the cycle through like this instead of going the cycle through this way. You understand? And also, if you've been in the business right now and you feel like, yeah, I've been in the business for quite some time and probably have not gotten the results, and people are getting the business and they're being recognized for sponsoring people, being recognized for retailing and all that, I've not been able to do much of that. Do not feel like do not feel less of yourself. You understand? Just keep on putting in the efforts into understanding the business. And I can tell you, our stories are different. Our stories are different. Someone will start from this side and then you start from this side. And trust me, you're probably going to get here almost the same. I can assure you that I've been in the business long enough to know that. So please don't be discouraged by seeing everybody being recognized and you're not being recognized in the group. You understand? I can tell you, as long as you put in the efforts into understanding the business, you believe, you put in the efforts and commitment, there is no action in this business. There's no effort in this business that is wasted. I can assure you of that. All right. So yeah, so that is how you can develop the right mindset. And so of course, you need to have a great attitude. You need to also know, and believe where you are heading. They say success starts in the mind. You want to become a manager, you need to see yourself as a manager, because if you don't, you will not be able to get there. You need to know that you can definitely, you have got it within you to make things happen. And so just remove all the limitation that you have in yourself. Even if you failed in another business, even if you failed, however your life was before Forever Living, I can tell you, you have got a second chance right now to make things happen. So just have a great attitude, be positive, smile all the way. As I said, refer to the right mindset cycle and get to do what you need to do. Embrace change as well. That's another thing, like just know that you've started a new business. So you cannot keep on living your life the way you're living. You cannot keep wasting time the way you're wasting time. So sit down, right? Assess your life. Where are you wasting time and how can you make it more productive? You need to be willing to pay the price. You understand? Okay, know where you're heading, as I was saying, and then be ready to make a commitment. I know you probably, if you're building the business part-time, you're gonna be coming out of work and you're really tired. But then when it comes to this business, they say from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. that effort, you need to put in the effort, because that is gonna put food on the table. You understand? But from there to when you're going to sleep, that is where you're creating your future. So it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy at all, but I can tell you, you just need to put in the commitment, making sure that you're putting in the discipline, and your discipline is going to pay you off. There's a book called Attitude is Everything, and I highly recommend, by Jeff Keller. Okay, I highly recommend that you go and get this book for you to be able to read it. And now, remember, I was talking to you about having a clear goal. Okay, so in that First Steps to Manager, the very first page that I like is the fact that Forever is asking you, so what is your goal? When you went to get a job, when you're doing an interview, they asked you, like, hey, so where do you see our company in the next 5 years? Where do you see your company in the next 10 years? No one asked you about where do you want to be in the next 5 years. You understand? Even if they're going to ask you that, they are asking you in relation to the company, not because they want to know what house will you be living in, what car will you be driving and all that, but in forever. The very first question is, where do you want your kids to be going for school? Which car do you want to be driving? How much do you want to be affording to help your parents, to help your siblings? You understand? What change do you want to bring in your society? So sit down and be able to set your personal goals, okay? Long-term and short-term. When I'm saying short-term, I mean between now and 12 months of your business, okay? Long-term, that is 12 months. That is mid-term to long-term, that is 12 months and above. You understand? And as long as your goals are clear and you know exactly what you want, then I can tell you, you will not fail in this business. You will not fail in this business. I know that. And so I know that, and I know that because of my personal experience, but also I know that because I've been working with so many people, and I know that you can definitely do it. So I want you to read that, to sit down and write a list of at least 10 things, okay? 10 things that you want to achieve in the next 12 months. They can be as stupid, you know, they can be as small, you understand, but things that when you achieve them, you know that I have been working on my goals and I'm going to make things. This is just an example. It doesn't have to be like this. I'm just showing you, yeah? So what do you want to achieve with the business in the next 12 months? It could be like, hey, I want to buy a water dispenser. Maybe your fridge does not have this dispenser, right? And you want a water, it can be as small as that. I want to buy myself, I don't know, a Smeg, whatever, that is about 2,000, 3,000, right? I want to buy myself whatever that it is. You understand? There's a certain pair of shoes. It doesn't have to be a Versace. It doesn't have to be a Louis Vuitton. It can be a pair of shoes from Aldo, for example, which is about 1,000. It can be a Zara pair of shoes, but you've always wanted that, but your income was not allowing you to have access for that. As small as that, I want you to write small things, okay, that you want to achieve in the next 12 months, at least 10 of them. Okay, as you're also writing that, see what you need for your business as well. Maybe you need to buy a better phone to take pictures. Maybe you need to buy a laptop. Maybe you need to buy a projector or something, you know, like projector for Tanzania. We do need that because our venues, they don't provide projectors, but maybe here on this side you don't need, you know, maybe you need to furnish your house. What is that you want to do for the next 12 months? You understand? Now, after you have written that list, there are things that I want you to also write them down. I've not listed them. One of the things that you need to have is not only that you need to have, yes, a list of names, which I'm going to share with you, but I need you to be able to create your own business cards, okay? So please, someone be writing these things, okay? So make sure that you're having a diary, okay? 2022 diary. Again, I need you to have the business cards. Also, if not business cards, then please make sure that you're having what you call prospecting cards, okay? And then you also, can someone be writing this? Also, another thing that you need to have is you need to have product samples. Now, they were not in stock, but now you need to have them. So please have the product samples. So maybe there are many, okay, they're a bit pricey. So you can come up with a list of what you want, get to your manager and tell them these are some product samples that I need. And so we can be able to come up with a plan on how we can be able to get a bit of the product samples, okay? You need to have a new distributor orientation, the book. Okay, that is another thing I want you to have. You need to have a product, you need to have, what is this? Application forms. I know when you got your combo, you got 2 of them, okay? So after you've used them, the one thing that you need to have is you need to have that bundle of products, application forms and all that. So those are things that I will need you to have as you're starting your business, because you need them to build your business, okay? Now, a bit of what you need as the basics is, when you started the business, guys, I don't see you typing for me. Are you there? Is anybody there? Are you listening? Are you connecting? Am I communicating? Am I communicating? Am I? All right. So we call basics. Okay. So when you're starting the business, I'm sure when someone was presenting the business opportunity to you, they were saying things that probably you don't understand. One of the things that they probably say and you don't understand is what we call case credits. We call it CC. Okay. So I'm just gonna go through a bit about it for you to get to know, so that when we're in the group, we are celebrating, yeah, 4CC, what, you know, moving up and all that, at least you get to understand and be able to connect. So One terminology that is there is what we call CC, and that is a short form for case credits. What case credits is these are like points that you're getting by buying the products or by bringing people in the business, okay? But case credits is what you call internal currency of the company. So Forever is in over 169 countries so far. So every country has got its own currency, okay? And so when, for example, when you go to a store, right? And then you want to buy a watch. You are in South Africa, okay, then most likely that watch is being sold at South African rands. Now, let's say you have got, now let's say you're not in South Africa, okay? Maybe you went to the US, okay? And then they're selling the watch at, say, US dollar. And you have got a South African rand. So what you can do to get that watch is either you pay them by US dollars, which you probably don't have, right? Or you ask them, so how much is your US dollar in relation to equivalent to the rand? And then they're gonna tell you, so maybe it's gonna be maybe 2,000 South African rand. That is what you're gonna give them because that is what you have. And then you're gonna get a watch. That is exactly what we do when you go to the Forever shops. Okay, we have got rands, or you have got your Nigerian naira, or maybe you have got Tanzanian shillings, but Forever, its currency is CC. That is the Forever money. That is the Forever money. So what we do is we are paying the company in rands, or in Tanzanian shillings, or in US dollars, or in naira, or in any currency, or in Namibian dollar. All right. But Forever is giving us equivalent to our money. So that is what we call case credits. And case credits is being accumulated from every product, meaning aloe vera gel has got its own value when it comes to Forever. So you're buying aloe vera gel, let's say as a new distributor, buying it at maybe 400 and something, right? But Forever is not saying this person has come into business, bought aloe vera gel for 400 and something. It says for this person has come to Forever Living and bought a product worth 0.102. When you go to buy a tooth gel, they say you bought a product for worth 0.013. You understand? 0.013? Yeah. When you go to buy, let's say, so for example, you bought a combo pack. This combo pack on its own, it's a product on its own. It has got different products inside, but it is discounted. And then in terms of product, in terms of price, but it is overvalued when it comes to case credits. So when you go and buy a combo pack, which is Start Your Journey combo pack, as you did, for example, this combo pack on its own, as the product on its own, is valued at 2 case credits. And that is what has gotten you to a level called assistant supervisor. So how do you get from one level to the next is because of what you call case credits. So if someone is an assistant supervisor, then Forever is not saying this person has bought a product of 6,650 or this person has bought a product of 8,000. No, Forever is saying this person is assistant supervisor because she has done an order that is worth 2 case credits. All right. So every single product that you're gonna buy, every single product that your downline or someone that is going to join your business is going to buy is valued at case credits. You understand? So how are you going to be accumulating case credits? You're going to be accumulating case credits by the product that you're going to buy. Yourself as a person with your own ID number. Okay? Because when you join the business, you fill in the form, you got your ID number. So then, if you're gonna sponsor another person because you went to the level called assistant supervisor, because for you to be able to sponsor someone in your team, okay, you have to be an assistant supervisor. That is, you have done 2 case credits. All right. Now that person that is gonna join under your team, that person is also gonna buy products. Now that product, those products that this person has bought, they are also valued with their own case credits. Now these case credits are gonna be accumulated to them, and they're going to be accumulated or they're going to be totaled to your own system as well. So if you have done your own combo pack and then you're sponsored someone that has done combo pack, so you did your own 2cc and this other person has done also 2cc, so you are going to be having 4 case credits. If this other person sponsored another person below them, you understand, this person also did a combo pack, it means this 2 case credits of this third person below you is going to be summed up to this other person on top that sponsored that. That means it's 4cc, and you are also going to be adding that 2cc of your person here that is you having 60. So you're accumulating case credits by buying your own purchases, but also by every person that is joining under your team, whether you have brought them yourself or they've been brought by someone in your team. All those case credits are going to be accumulated to you. Okay, and that is how you're going to go other levels. Okay, that is how you're going to get to all these other incentives that Forever offers. So case credits is what determines the money that you're going to make. Case credit is what determines the trips that you're going to go. Okay, the free trips that you're going to get with Forever. It's going to determine the checks that you're going to have. It's going to determine all the incentives that Forever is offering. Good night, my darling. Okay, so that is what we call case credit. Now, when you're starting the business, all right, that first purchase of yours before getting to a full member is giving you a discount of only 5%. That is why you are becoming a full member by the combo, which is 6.6. But then the real price of getting yourself to a full member is about 9,000 in South African rands or Namibian dollars. That is the real price, okay? Because you're only getting 5% discount. This first package of yours is not probably going to give you much profit, okay? Because you only bought the products at only 5% discount, okay? Now, when you want to come and buy again from Forever Living, okay, you will have a minimum purchase. So a minimum purchase in Tanzania is about 140,000, and a minimum purchase in South Africa is about 1,000. You understand? About 1,000 for you to be able to buy the products from the company. Okay. Now you see there's what we call now 1cc. You can see 4cc and all that, right? Now, after assistant supervisor, the value of one case credits is equivalent to about $214 US, but that is before taxes. Okay, so 1cc in South Africa or Namibia is about 3,000. So when you're saying I want to do one case credit, I want to buy one case credit in Forever, then you are buying products worth 3,000. So you can do 1,000 and then do another 1,000, do another 1,000. That means you'll be doing like 0.3 point something, 0.3 something, 0.3 something. By the time you're coming to add it, that's already 1cc. Now, why do I speak of 1cc? Because Forever, after you become a full member, Forever is requiring you to make this as your minimum purchase on your own name every single month. And why is it like that? Is because when you did your first order, we assumed that some of the products you used them. So Forever doesn't assume that after using a toothpaste, you're going to buy a toothpaste of another company. They expect you to keep on using the products for yourself. That is why you're going to be buying products with your own name, for you to be able to consume, you and your family. But also, when you buy the product, the very first products, there are people that you supply them to. We hope that you're going to have good customer service for you to be able to bring those people back to come buy the products from you. That is why Forever is saying minimum, you have to do at least 3,000. But if you're going to buy and sell 3,000, that is you making 54%. That is a profit of about, a profit of over 1,500 by every 3,000. You understand? So that is what you'll be required. But of course, Forever being your own boss, no one is forcing you to do anything. If you feel like you're not going to do 1cc, well, that is on you. If you feel like you're not going to use the product, that's on you. But the thing, I'm speaking to people that are going to build the business massively. There are people that are aiming at succeeding in this business. So Forever is saying minimum of 1 case credits. But then Forever is also saying that there's what we call 4 case credits. So you've started the business today. One of the goals that you need to have is doing your 4cc. 4cc is a way of how you can be able to assess your productivity when it comes to the business. You can be able to assess your business, okay? So Forever is saying you do your own 1 case credits, which is your minimum, buy, sell, and also some of the products you use them. Also, get people in the business. So also, you're going to do what we call 4 case credits, okay, by bringing other people to the business. But these are the people that have just started the business under yourself, not the people that are joining under your team. So you start the business today. You're going to talk to your people. There's someone that is going to say, yes, I want to start the business with you. Yes, Luisa, I want to start the business with you. You understand? That person is going to fill in the form the way you did fill in the form. And the name under their form is going to be you. Now that is your person. And that is the order that is going to accumulate and count on your 4CC. So there are a number of ways of doing 4CC. But I want you to remember, what we do in the business is recruit, but we are recruiting people to retail with us. So the network marketing industry is more of use the products on your own and then get your few customers, okay? And then that is why the startup capital is very low, because we are just buying the products for ourselves and for the few people that are surrounding us. So if you're gonna bring other people, it's because you also want them to use the products on themselves and then sell to a few people. Now, the more people that you're gonna bring in your team, that they're gonna be using the products and then retail to a few people, the more people that you're gonna have, it means the more the business that you're gonna have. So we are literally helping each other, a lot of us, using small amounts of products from Forever Living Pro. That is exactly what we do in the business. So this is a business of retailing and bringing other people to retail with us without opening shops, by just using the statuses, by creating, the vibe on social media and all that, by having few people that will be talking to them about the product, few, like 5 people, 2 people, talk to them about the product. That is, we are doing that in that small manner, but we are doing a lot of us. And that is why you're going to be bringing the team, and you're going to be coaching your team to do small of all that. You understand? So when you're saying you're doing 4CC, it means the best one is you need to do your own 1CC, because you're going to be using yourself and retail a bit. And then you're going to be bringing other people that either they will start with the combo pack. Okay, so if there are 2 starting with the combo pack, that's already 4. Plus yours, that is already 5CC. So 4 is only the minimum. Or you're going to be selling all of them on your own. For that month, if you did not get people joining your team, that's okay. You are still going to make the money on yourself, on your own. Meaning, for whoever that is going to do 4CC case credits by buying and selling, it means this person has actually made a profit of 6,000. Now, 6,000 a month, that's a lot of profit. You understand? So that is what we call 4CC. So 4CC are the things that you're doing yourself, and you're doing from the people that have already started the business with, but people that have just started the business. You understand? Okay, so 4CC. Now, the benefits of doing 4CC, all right? So 4CC is going to help you grow or go up the ladder. So if you want to go to supervisor, then you need about 3 people doing 4CC with you in 2 months. So if you've got 3 people doing 4CC, it means 3 times 4, that's 12CC, because you need 25 case credits to move from assistant supervisor to the supervisor level. And so supervisor, you need about 3 people. For you to get to assistant manager, you need to have 75 case credits in 2 months, 75. So if you've got 10 people doing 4CC with you, that is 10 people, 10 people times 4CC, that is 40CC month 1, 40CC month 2, you understand manager. Going to manager, you need to have about 15 people doing 4CC. That is if you're becoming a manager in just 2 months. But if you're becoming a manager in 4 months, it means you need to have about only 9 people doing 4CC. 9 times 4, that's about 30, what is it, 37? You need to have about 37CC every month for 4 months. And you're becoming a manager. So you need to have about less than 10 people doing 4CC with you constantly. But now you see, not everybody that you're going to put in your business or you're going to bring in your business is going to do 4CC. So when you're saying you need to have about 9 people getting yourself to manage in 4 months, you probably need to have 20 people in your team, where you can be now having those people, like now 10 people, 9 people doing. Maybe you're going to need to have about 30 people. And when I'm saying 30 people, I don't mean these are people that you have sponsored yourself personally. When I'm saying 3 people, 10 people, I don't mean these are people that you yourself have sponsored. No, I mean people that are on your team. So you can have maybe 1 or 2 people that you've sponsored, and then those people have already brought people, have also brought people. Every person that is going to be brought in your team, that is part for your team, and that is the people that I'm counting here. And so you can literally be a global rally qualifier by having people doing your 4CC. So that is how you're going to go up the ladders when it comes to building a business. And that is why we always recognize people that are actually doing 4 case credits a month, because that means they are putting in the effort into building the business. Now, one thing that you want to do is you need to reconnect with your contacts. So if you're a new person, one thing I want you to do is I need you to sit down and write a list of about 200 names of people that you know. If you're gonna get your book, or if you have it, there's this page which is writing 100 plus names. But I'm gonna ask you to write at least 200 name list. Okay, and you probably you might not even write here. You can have a separate what you call contact book, a book that has got a hardcover. Okay, because maybe people that you're gonna talk to about the business right now, they're not gonna join your business now. They're gonna join the business maybe, you know, a month later, 2 months later. There are people that are going to join your business 5 years later, I can tell you. So you need to have a book that is not spiral. It's not a spiral book, you know, a book that is firm, a book that, you know, you will always have it for the next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, you understand? And there is where I want you to write a list of people, a list of 200 names. And now, don't judge these people. You can say, oh, I don't have people, but don't judge. The reason why people are saying I don't have people is because people are already judging, hey, this one doesn't have money. This one they cannot speak. This one is very rich. They don't need business. I mean, I'm telling you, don't know what people are going through. Write everybody. And in your book, there's what you call memory jog. You can even screenshot this one. Who do you know that workouts? Who do you know that loves vacation? Who do you know that is a church member? Who is it that you met at a certain country, you know, when you travel? Who do you know that is a geology? Who do you know that is a security guard, you know, or is into security business? Who do you know that is into agriculture? Like there's what you call who do you know list. And I can tell you, if you are 18 years and above, you have got over 2,000 people on your phone. And what I'm asking you to do is to just write a list of 200 names. I can tell you, this is the most important thing you can have in your business. If you don't have a list, you cannot do the business. That I can assure you. Now, when you're going to write a list, that matters. If you're going to listen to me right now and you're going to write a list in the next 1 week, that is a whole 1 week lost. If you're going to listen to me, going to write a list in the next 1 month, that is a whole 1 month lost. If you're in the business and you feel like you need to reset your business, I think one of the first things that you need to do, even if you've been in the business for a year, 2 years, 3 years, every time I want to reset and get myself back to the business, I sit down and write a list of names. That is how important this list is. It's going to help you reset yourself when it comes to the business. So maybe that is one of the things that you want to do as we're starting the month of June. Okay. Now, after you have written a list, the next thing that I want you to do is to create your own story. Because if you don't have a story, when I'm saying your own story, it doesn't mean that you are successful. You have just started the business. Your story is, why have you decided to start the business? And stories have got 4 parts. Who are you? What were you doing before Forever Living? Okay. You don't have to say that you are at a set, you are working at a certain company. You mention a company. No, you can't just say, hey, I'm working as an accountant, for example. I'm working at a certain company, you know, at a certain company that, you know, it doesn't have to, you don't have to say the company name. And then what is it that you like, or what is it that you do not like in your current job, apart from Forever, that made you say, let me have a look at this, at a different business? Especially for most people, what is it that you did not like? Maybe my salary was enough. Maybe I did not have time and all that. That is how you're creating a story. And then probably a bit of like one statement. How did you come about Forever? How did you know Forever? And then now that you're in the business, how do you see your future with the business? You know, how do you see yourself? Now that is you sharing your goals. That is your story. You know, you don't have to say, you don't have to lie that I have been able to make 10,000 and you have just started the business, because that's going to be a lie, you know? And so your story can be a product story where like maybe you have used the product and you loved it, okay? Or maybe you don't have to have used the product yourself. Maybe you've attended a meeting and you had someone sharing a product story and you liked the story. You can use that story for yourself and build your business out of that as you're creating your own story. So you need to have a product story, and you also need to have a business story. Okay, this is my story is what I use to prospect people, and what I prospecting meaning is what I use to get people interested with the business. I can tell you, your people are going to join your business because it's you. Your people are not going to join the business because it's a Forever business. People join people. Don't join Forever. People join you. So just like you, probably you heard about Forever before, but you joined your sponsor. It's because your sponsor connected better with you. Even if you met your sponsor on social media, your sponsor connected better with you than any other person that shared Forever with you. So that is where the story comes in. Trust me, whoever that creates a powerful story will be able to sponsor a lot better and a lot more than someone that doesn't have a story. Whoever that has got a good product story or is able to communicate better about the products will be able to sell more product than any other person. So I can tell you, your story is super important. Now, if you look here, this is how you can be able to make an effective call. Now, after you have got your story is what you're going to share with your prospect. So it's going to share with your friends and your relatives and people, your colleagues and everybody that you're going to meet. Now, for you to be able to share, we don't share this opportunity over the phone. What we do, the very first thing is we make what we call an effective call. So please screenshot this, all right? Because here you're having you're having scripts on what you need to say when you're making a call. And it is very simple. You see, these are plus, plus, plus. These are different ways. So you can start with this statement like, hey, hello, so and so, is it a good time? Then you come to this number 2. I've got an idea that I want to share with you. Number 3, not sure if it's for you. Number 4, thought of you because you are open-minded. Okay, and I thought, okay, I thought of you because I know you're open-minded, you have got goals that you want to achieve. Again, you go number 5, not sure if it's for you again, but I know it will help you, achieve the goal that you've always wanted to achieve. Maybe it's going to help you pay the school fees. Now, that is if you know the person, you understand? And then number 6, all I want to do is to share the information with you. And then you will determine if it's something that you want for you or not. What I would like to do is get together for a cup of coffee, or what I would like to do is to share a link for a Zoom meeting, or what I want to do, that is, this like, statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 4, okay, 5, 6, and 7. That's it. And that is how we make calls. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have started the business, you have got everything, even script by script on how you can build your business. Script by script on how you can make this effective call. Why is this a whole page? Is because if you're not going to be able to make an effective call, you will not be able to bring people for the meetings. You will not be able to bring people for the Zoom meeting. You will not be able to bring people to speak to them about the product, and that means you will not be able to sell. You understand? That is why this is the whole page. So that is why I want you to screenshot this, because this is a script. And do not assume that you know. Even if you have been able to bring 5 people for the first Zoom meeting of yours, trust me, those are the people that are close to you, that they will probably do anything that you tell them to do. But moving forward, you want to position yourself as a professional. Now, a professional, first and foremost, they make effective calls. So prospecting is one of the skills that you need to have, but making an effective call is another skill that you need to develop for you to be able to have a lot of people that you're going to be sitting down with and talk to them about the business. So please screenshot this for you to know how to do it. Now, your aim in the business for you to be able to build a big business, okay? I've already exceeded my time, but please, I've not done this for quite some time, so allow me to share most of the things that I wanted to share with you, okay? So one thing that you're doing in this business is you want to become successful, right? Now, for you to be able to succeed, we have got what we call forever focal. And so you need to be building your business in such a way you are balancing your business of course, you're balancing your business. So you're balancing your activities and you're balancing your time into making sure that you are touching every area that is going to help you build your business. One is areas or rather activities that are going to help you to recruit. Okay, like now there is where we're calling prospecting. Prospecting is meeting new people, because I told you to write a list of 200 names. But as you're talking to people every day, you're going to be depleting, or rather you're going to be using, like you're going to be making calls of the people that you've already written down, and that 200 name list is going to be finished. Now you need to know how you can be increasing more names onto that. Okay, that is what we call prospecting. You need to be able to know how you can be presenting to someone. You need to, when you are getting people in the business, you need to know how you can be able to retain them and make them come back and do the orders for themselves and for the people that are going to be selling to them. Okay, productivity, you need to know how you can be able to retail, you understand, and how much price are you going to be using yourself. And then development is you going up the levels, you understand. So you need to be balancing your business. So now let's start with productivity, because this is what you have at hand right now. If you've started the business, what you have right now is you want to sell the products, right? You want to make sure that you're selling all the products that you have for you to keep on. Like, one is get back your money that you've invested in the business. And then second is now you need to go back and start and buy more products for you to sell more and make more profits. Now, productivity, this is you using your personal products, you understand? And so some of the products that you've gotten, you need to use them so that you can be able to you can be able to understand and believe in the products by the story that you're going to create for yourself. Remember, I told you about the product story. And then the second thing that you want to do is you want to retail the product. Now we have got this is another whole page on retailing, on how you can be able to retail. I'm going to share with you in pictures, but you're going to be doing product launches, and product launch, this is another page. Like the most important activity if you have started the business is what you call product launch. So if you're here and you're a new member, I'm going to request if you can sit down with the person that invited you for the meeting, the person that invited you for the business, your sponsor, I mean, and set a date for your first product launch, whether it's going to be at home, whether it's going to be a tabletop where you're going to have you're gonna set it in a mall or something. But I would highly recommend that it's gonna be at home or people that you already know. Don't start following or chasing people that you don't know yet. Okay, so you have got your relatives. So make sure that you are creating a product launch date where we are gonna come to you, either your managers or your sponsors. We're gonna come to your house, or you're gonna come to maybe your church. Okay, maybe you're gonna come to a restaurant, but you're inviting your friends, set a date. You don't have to think like, hey, I need to have 20 people. No, you can only have maybe 5 people to 10 people maximum, but set a date so that you don't need to prepare a lot. You can even have a date in the next 3 days and tell your leader, like, you know what, I'm gonna have my 3 friends, please come to do my first product launch. It can be 3 people. Okay, so that is one thing. And then your leader is going to show you how you can be able to do an effective product launch. But this is one of the effective ways, and that is the way that people are selling the product, people are getting people to join the business as well. That is the very first way. So these are other ways. I'm going to talk much about them because I've got pictures to share with you. So you can have product samples, okay? When I started the business here, I did not know many people. And so I had a new list of people that now, if you don't know people, then you cannot go to people like, hey, I've got products for, because you don't know what their challenges are. So for me, product samples really helped me. So we do have product samples like this. So instead of I'm getting everybody buy a toothpaste of 130, maybe they're going to take time for them to buy because they probably don't know how good it is. So you can have these product samples where you're giving this to your people. So I had these small bags, you see, where you're putting here, like now don't do the cellulose mask, guys, okay? These were actually on promotion. That is when I was able to give them. But these are very expensive products. Or maybe you can do that, but only for your exceptional products, for your exceptional people, like, those high-end people. Those that they will definitely buy products, a lot of products from you understand. But we have got sample products of toothpaste, propolis cream, jelly tubes, lotions, and all that. These are like tea bags, the herbal tea. You can also be putting them in there, you understand, and then distribute these to the people. So samples. You can also have what you call samples packed like this, and so, for example, this is someone that probably won't do the whole herbal tea, you understand. But let me share with you what you call personal use product pack. We call it PAP. So you can package a package like this, nicely packed, as a gift, and then give the product that people can share from one person to the next, and then give that to maybe your friend or your colleague, and tell them, like, you know what, I've got these products. I want you to use them for 4 days. And then after 4 days, you're going to tell me if you like them. Most likely, when you do something like this, trust me, you're going to have people buy the products from you. Because one is you've got an extra mile. Second, if you're not, today I'm selling aloe vera, you understand. I'm not saying it's bad to say that, but I'm saying you can be more creative. And so there's a way we call it PAP, where you're putting, so for example, someone that loves hair. You can give them a shampoo and for them to go and try for 4 days. If they like it, if it was new when you gave them, that means they're going to buy the same one. They're going to just pay you money. If they don't like it, then they're going to return the products, and you're going to give that package, the same package, to another person that you know. So the package is actually going to be working for you as you are actually sleeping, you understand. And then we have got what you call products like tabletop. Okay, make sure that you have, like we probably can be having banners like this, but you don't have a banner. You don't have to have a banner if you don't have it. Okay, these banners usually are coming from the company, but I think we'll be creating our own team banners. So when you have them, then you can be able to come and lend them, and for you to be having them on your tabletop. But you can have a table that is nicely set, flowers a bit like this, a tablecloth like this, and then that is going to attract people coming to you. And you can do that on the malls or somewhere that know people passing a lot. And then you can do office meetings, okay, with different maybe offices. You can organize an office meeting in a hotel. You understand, product launch in a hotel where people can come to that hotel and do it. And then you can organize like fashions. This was a very long time ago. I went to a new area. This is one of my team members in Arusha. And so she invited our people, and then we did fashions on them, and they were like really happy. We do have got these cell meetings in church, where people meet and they're discussing Bible. And then there are also some of them, they're like encouraging people to live a healthy lifestyle. So we're invited to talk about weight loss. We're invited to talk about skin. These are some of the people in my team. You understand? You can also make it more fun. Have picnics like this. Doesn't have you. This was by the beach. People came. We had snacks. You understand? Like, so it doesn't have to be a very, very, very much like a lot of snacks or something that is going to cost you a lot. But it could be somewhere outside, where people are coming to have fun. By the same time, we're going to talk about the products and we're going to talk about the business as well. You can have product launches like this. One of my members in the way she was starting the business. Okay, she's called Beatrice. Okay, she came. She invited her people. We created. These are not just juices. These are it was Forever Light Ultra. So people tried it. People loved it. You understand? So you see, people like so very in a homey way. It's very, very, very not casual per se, but people like very open into sharing. We did fashions like that. So these are ways that you can be using into retailing your products. But you can also use social media. You can create a page on Instagram. You can create a page. You can start your TikTok account, Facebook, and now you create small and short videos. And for you to start, you can, even if you don't have followers, the same, you can be promoting your post. So that's how. Now, when it comes to recruitment, there's what we call forever business building cycle, right? And so, as I said, you need to sit down and write a list of names of people. And then we need to contact them. When I'm saying contacting, guys, I don't mean you get your phone and say like, hey, I've started Forever Living. Forever Living is a company that has been there for 44 years. You start making a presentation on your phone. No, I mean, write a list of names, have your story ready, and then remember that the effective call, you make an effective call, and then you're going to sit down with that person. Either you're going to invite them for a Zoom meeting, or you're going to invite them for a one-to-one. You're going to meet them for a cup of coffee, and then you're going to show them the business opportunity. And then you can now then invite them for a business presentation. You understand? So that you can they can get a bigger perspective when it comes to the business. And then that is when you sit down and do action with them. Like, okay, sorry. We sit down and do the planning with them. When they decided to do the business. You understand? So now you go through the cycle like now. This is the cycle, we call it forever building cycle. Write a list, make a call, sit down with them, invite them for the business presentation, let them start the business, do them the new distributor orientation like this, right? Now, speed to move through the cycle, okay, is of the essence. Now, when are you going to write a list matters. How many calls you're going to do matters. Because how many calls you're going to do, it will determine how many people you're going to talk to. Will determine how many people are going to come for the business presentation. Now, if you're building the business part-time, you are recommended to make calls, at least 5 of them a day. If you're building the business full-time, you are making at least 10 calls a day. Now, how much you're going to do, that really matters. And we say, don't look left or right for at least 12 months. You have decided to start the business. 12 months, don't look left or right. Just focus on your business, learn your business, do it, make it happen. You understand? Now, when it comes to recruiting, when you start the business, most likely this is you. Most likely this is you. So recruiting, that means it's bringing people in your business, making people join your business. So most likely you don't know what to do. So that is what you need to do. What I need you to do is to learn the business. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a list of names of people that you're gonna go to YouTube and start learning. Okay, but we will definitely be having trainings and sessions. But most important is use your sponsors. So now don't start thinking like, hey, I don't know how to talk to people. So how can I do? Your sponsor is gonna help you speak to your people. You understand? So one is sit down with your sponsor right now, okay, and create at least 5 meetings to start with now, okay, within this 1 week. At least 5 meetings where she'll be coming or she'll be helping you talk to your people, as you are also now learning on how you can speak to people. Now, as you continue, you might be, getting challenged and all that, and now probably you can feel like, hey, I know. You will definitely know, obviously, and then You'll be fearing into doing what you need to do. You'll be fearing into prospecting. You'll be fearing into making the call. You'll be fearing into doing what you need to do. But the third type of people, which are many, is people that they know, they don't fear, but they're inconsistent. And that is why I said, remember what I asked you, if you're building the business, don't build it part-time, don't build it sometime, build it part-time. Meaning, yes, you're not building the business full-time. You don't have all the time, but every day, put in at least 2 hours a day into making your business, into touching your business every day. So don't be inconsistent. You understand? Even if you're gonna say, I'm going to be making 2 calls, but do that every day. You're gonna make 5 calls, but do that every day. You know, give yourself at least 3 months of constantly building your business for you to be able to recruit people. That is how you're going to kickstart your business. If your business is not having people joining, it means your business is still on the ground. It's not taking off. You understand? That is why recruiting is something that is very important. So you will need skills, yes, but you will need 80% of the mindset. Okay. So I'm not going to go through sharing with you how you can prospect. That is adding more numbers in your name list, but we have got different ways of like face-to-face. You know, I'm using your customers that are already buying the products from you. You can change, you can tell them, you know what, you've been using the product for quite some time. Why don't you choose to now understand the business, because there's money behind the product that you already love. You know, you can also use social media and all that. Now your goal is to recruit at least 2 CC a month. Okay, so either it's one person who has decided to do a combo pack, or 2 people that have started half-half, you know, but I'll say recruit at least 1 or 2 people every month that you have started the business. It's very important that you do it, you know, because that is what is going to help you take your business off the ground. You understand? Okay, so if you want to make sure that you're sponsoring or recruiting at least 1 to 2 people a month, these are the numbers that you need to track. One is you need to track the new number that you have collected on that day. And we say at least collect 2 new numbers. So one is write a list of 200 names. And then as you're making calls and inviting those people of the 200 to come and see your business opportunity, to come and see your products, then you need to also making sure that every single day there are 2 new numbers that you're adding on that list. 2, how many people did I contact a day? We said someone that is building the business part-time, you need to be making calls at least 5 of them. If you're building the business if you're building the business full-time, that means it's 10 numbers a day. So how many numbers did you contact every day? That's the number you need to track, because you come and say, oh, my business is not working. But if you are not tracking the number, you will not know where you're going wrong. And most of the time it's because people are not putting in the effort into building the business. Now, another number to track is how many people did I show the business opportunity? How many people attended the Zoom meeting to the end? How many people that I've met one-on-one? Today, myself, I've met 2 of them. You understand already, you know, how many people are you inviting for the, you know, for the physical meeting? You understand? We do have all these meetings, all these opportunities that are helping you into showing people the opportunity. So how many people? That's the number you need to track. So please screenshot this for you to be able to track this. You understand? Now, moving from one level to the next as I finish, maybe you understand supervisor right now. For you to get to supervisor, you need to have about 25 case credits. You understand? Here, you understand supervisor? If you're not, that means your goal, the first goal is, the only goal that you need to have is to get to assistant supervisor. Okay, so the next goal is you getting to supervisor. That is you having at least 25 case credits over the period of 2 months. That is why I said you need to have about 3 people that they are also building a 4CC business for you to become a supervisor. Supervisor in the marketing plan of forever in South Africa is making about plus or minus 10,000 a month. Getting to assistant manager is you and your whole team doing a total of 75K. So it means you have started the business and you have sponsored this one, but this one person has sponsored this, but this person has sponsored all this is all of this is your team. So you do at least 75K stories all together, you know, and you'll be becoming an assistant manager. That has to be within 2 months. That means it's either 35cc and then 40cc next month, or 40, 35, but however, they need to sum up into 75. Now, these days, the goal is not to become a assistant manager. The goal is to get him to manager. Because a manager, the best way for you to become a manager is doing at least 150 case studies over a period of 4 months. You need to have about at least 9 people that are doing 4CC within your whole team. 9 people doing 4 case studies. Now, if you have started a business and you started as a full member, trust me, within tomorrow, which is 1 day before we close the month, you can do your 4CC. regardless of when you start the business, you can still do your 4CC. If you sit down today and say, like, you know what, I'm going to collect orders of 6,000 tonight, you can do it. You can definitely do it. Now, you do your 4CC on your first month of the business. It will be easy for you to tell your team or people that have joined your business next month, tell them, like, you know what, I started the business a week before close the month and still I was able to do my 4CC. That is how, because 4CC is a culture. And that culture is what is going to help you build your manager business. You understand? Because you do not want to just become a manager. You want to build a manager business. A manager business is a business that is having at least 5 key people who are building the business. Okay, having 5 key legs. Now, having 5 key legs, that does not mean that you have sponsored 5 people only that are some supervisors. It means you have sponsored many, but per every 5 people, per every 5 assistant supervisors, you're going to get 1 key person. So if you only have got 5 people, just know you only have 1 key person. So for you to be able having 5 key people, it means you need to probably sponsor about 24 to 25 people. And that is, you know, that is only 2 people a month. By end of the year, you've already sponsored 24 people. That is about 25 people. That is when you can be able to have at least 5 key people that are going to help you build a manager business. A manager business does not mean that you're a manager. You can become a manager within 3 months from now. But a manager business that is a business that is creating or generating at least 60 case credits every single month. You understand? And that is, of course, you can be able to enjoy all these other things like becoming a senior manager, soaring manager, you know, become a sapphire manager, become a chairman's bonus qualifier, ego manager. All that is starting by you being able to build a manager business, not becoming a manager, building a manager business. You understand? So this is the manager pin, a gold pin, very precious. I know you want it. And a manager in Marketing Plan of Forever is making about plus or minus 39,000 a month. You know, I said plus or minus, so it depends. I said becoming a manager is one thing, but building a manager business is what is going to give you that plus or minus 39,000 rands a month. You understand? And now, after becoming a manager, your next goal is to become an ego manager. So if you've started the business even this month, because ego manager is an incentive, you keep on hearing about this because we say Africa for ego. In my team, in Kumo's team, we are aiming at creating as many ego managers as possible. So ego manager 1 is giving you a free ticket. Like next year, we're going to Pattaya. So whoever that is working on ego manager, our trip is Pattaya. But an ego manager, any person that you know that is an ego manager at any level, because there's a manager and there's an ego manager. There's a senior manager and there's an ego senior manager. There's a soaring manager, there's an ego soaring manager. Now, an ego manager is making double the income of an ego manager. A senior manager and an ego senior manager, ego senior manager is making double the income of a senior manager. You understand? So ego manager, not only that is going to give you a ticket, but it's going to ensure your monthly income, massive monthly income. You understand? So that's an ego manager. So even if you've started the business now, ego manager qualification is starting from May. So this is the first month of ego manager up until next year of April. I'm explaining this to you guys because I believe everybody can do it. You know, so ego manager starting from May to end of April. So even if you have started the business now, if you're gonna be a manager in the next 3-4 months, you can still be able to create your business and become an ego manager. You can do it. You know, so just aim at becoming a manager as soon as possible so that you can start working on your ego manager. So what you need to know is you need to know how you can be able to be effective every single day. And so when you wake up in the morning, you need to know, what am I doing tomorrow? So you need to have what you call 7-day plan. You know, what am I working on tomorrow? Who am I meeting tomorrow? Who am I talking to about the business tomorrow? What meeting do I have? What meeting am I attending? For what purpose? You understand? 7-day plan. Okay. So one thing that you want to do when you're building your business, for you to be able to succeed in this business, you need to be persistent and consistent when it comes to using the products, when it comes to retailing, and when it comes to recruiting. We say using the product at least one CC and retail a bit of that, but at least making sure that, making sure that you're doing your 4 case credits. And 4 case credits, that is how you know that you've been effective when it comes to using retailing and recruiting. You understand? 4 CC is minimum, ladies and gentlemen. What you're looking for is 6 CC plus. I remember there's months when I was doing 10 CC. Lorraine was actually, when I was preparing this meeting, let me see if Lorraine is here. When I was preparing this meeting, I saw Lorraine, we're recognizing Lorraine for doing 14 CC active. You understand? Active. I mean, that is our personal CC and the people that she sponsored. There's a month, Lorraine, I remember she sponsored 5 people, 2 CC each. And that is when she became supervisor. That is when she started her journey to manager. So again, I tell you, 4 CC is just the minimum. It's just the minimum. Now, you need to be persistent and consistent when it comes to collecting, to making calls. 5 to 10 calls, depending on how you're doing the business. You need to be consistent when it comes to attending in trainings and events, you know, especially the physical ones. Because right now, I'm telling you, people have been inside for too long. We need to get out. We need to get the fire from everyone. We had a training on Saturday. It was amazing. So every opportunity that you get to attend a physical presentation, get it, take it. You need to focus on your goals. You need to choose to not give up, guys. You know, and of course, have sense of urgency. If someone is telling you, hey, I need products today, don't say, I'm going to bring you tomorrow. Don't forget about that. You understand? Hey, I need to join the business. Write that name down on the day that they're saying they're going to join, and then call them on that same day. You understand? Sense of urgency, knowing that you don't have much time. You need to make sure that you're getting yourself to supervise in the next 1 month. Get yourself to manage in the next 4 months. You can do it. There's a book that we call it like a Bible in network marketing. We call it GoPro. So I recommend that you take this. You get it. It's actually also in soft copy, but if you can get a hard copy, that will be best. Okay. In the GoPro book, you're going to learn a lot as a new person. Okay, of course, there are other books that I can recommend, but start with that one. Now, I'm not gonna share with you all this. I'm not gonna read all this, okay? But please screenshot this. This is what you need. This is your to-do list. This is your homework from me to you. If you want to build your business, I've already spoken some of these things, you know. These are some of the, if you see videos here, then just know that you can ask the person that invited you here, your sponsor, I mean, or your upline, they'll be able to share with you. There's what you call trial customer message. Your upline or your sponsor is going to share that with you. This is the list of YouTube names that you can be going to for you to get the knowledge about the product. Knowledge about the business and knowledge about network marketing in general. So please screenshot this for you to know what you need to do. These are some of the skills that we'll be going through when it comes to the business. And so so you don't have to know all this, meaning you're going to be learning how you can create your contact list, which is not a skill per se, but you need to write a list. Okay, prospecting, how to contact, how to tell your story, all this, you know. So we have got training. So even when you're going to search or to check on YouTube, then these are some of the topics you can be checking. So maybe you can write on YouTube contacting, you know, or maybe on Jane Leach, look for training that is on contacting, you know. When you go to Enos and check prospecting for you to, because trainings are a lot. So what are you looking for? So please screenshot this for you to get to know what am I going to be learning. Okay, and of course, when you're building the business, there are things that you need to know, like how to place your order, how to log in, you know, forever system. Okay, so you need to have your password and ID. As long as you've started the business within 24 hours, you are entitled to get your password, where you can be able to go to your system and access your system, get to know who has joined your business, how much CCs do you have, and all that, you know, how to do online registration and all that. So that is what is expected of you. I've already given you I don't call it an homework, but this is at least what you need to do from now after this meeting. And so please, as I said, if you have not screenshot this, take this as you know, in a moment, and please do screenshot that. Now, allow me to invite my partner in the business. I know time has really rushed, but I cannot close this meeting without having her share with us why, or rather share with us, like, motivators. She's a senior manager in the marketing plan of Forever. She's a global rally qualifier. I mean, when I'm saying global rally qualifier, that means she's literally building over 125 CC, over 130 case credits a month. You know, that is a lot, you know. She's one of the executive teams in southern zone of Africa. She's one among top 20, I think, in Forever Living South Africa. So she's one of the people that when I was moving to Africa, she was really inspiring me on this side. And so I decided to partner with her, and it has been an amazing journey for me and for her as well. We've been learning from each other and all that. And so if you're here and you're part of Kumo's team, then I can tell you, we are ready to show you how you can build a business and how you can get yourself to the goal that you want to achieve. So Kumo, share with us, inspire us, and please close the meeting.
Thank you so much, partner, for the invitation. And thank you for sharing all that you've shared with us. Yes, you took a lot of time, but it was so worth it. I'm getting a lot of messages on the side from people saying, I'm learning a lot. I'm glad I attended, even people that are not new in the business. So we do not take this for granted. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Without wasting any more time, I mean, Veronica spoke about a lot of things, but I'm going to touch on Eagle Manager, for instance. Let me tell you, you don't have to exclude yourself, even if you've just started the business. I want to say to you, exactly this time in 2016, I was an assistant supervisor in the business. But by the end of 2016, I was a manager. Beginning of 2017, when the Eagle Manager incentive was ending, I was already an Eagle Manager. So as much as I was an assistant supervisor this time in 2016, when the qualification period of Eagle Manager ended, I made it to Eagle Manager. So you can still do it. All you need to do is to make sure that you do your business, you touch your business on a daily basis. I want to mention my first 3 months of starting this business. When I started this business, my first 3 months, I was not making money. I was in the business, but not really in the business. I hadn't decided that I am in the business. You know, you can be in the business, but if you haven't decided that you are in the business and you do it, you will not do it. Yeah. I was in the business, but I was not doing it, in a sense that by saying I was not doing it, I mean, I was not talking to 5 people a day. I was not talking about the business. I was not talking to people about the products. I was not doing the business, but I was in the business. So you can be in the business right now, but not be fully in it. And I am telling you, for as long as you are not fully in your business, you will not see results. You will be like me in my first 3 months, where I was not making even a single cent. So you can decide that you will be in the business and fully in it and give it your best. All you need to do is to make sure that you talk to people. I mean, Veronica and I are having one-on-ones on a daily basis. So if you don't even know what to say to your prospects, all you need to do is to connect us to your prospects, and we do this business presentations on your behalf. Yeah. Believe me when I say that your life can change by the end of this year if you decide to really put in effort. Exactly this time in 2016, I was in the business, but I was not even making a single cent. But by the end of the year, of the same year in 2016, by December 2016, I had paid up my debts. I was making over 40,000 rands from the business. I bought myself a brand new Mercedes-Benz because I was a car incentive qualifier. But this time in 2016, as much as the year ended on a different note, this time 2016, I was not making money. My point is, after today, you can decide that you will make a difference in your business. It doesn't matter how long you've been in the business for. It doesn't matter which level you are in. You can decide that from today, you will make a difference in your business. And we are here to support you. We are here to help you with your activities. All you need to do is to meet us halfway and also put in the work. Yeah. You know, we can only take you, they always say you can take the horse to the water, but you can't force it to drink. We can only tell you all these things that you need to do, but it's entirely up to you to do them. Yeah. All you need to do, honestly speaking, is to put in the work, and it pays off. Yeah. I also want to emphasize and say, don't compare your journey with anybody else's journey. Just because it took me 6 months to get to manager level, I think it took Veronica a shorter period. Just because it took us that long to get to manager level, it doesn't mean that it can also take you that long, or it can take you that shorter of a period. But Veronica mentioned that your efforts are not in vain. So all you need to do is to be consistent and committed and put in the work, and it will pay off. Please, 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 please stop wanting instant gratification. Stop wanting quick results, because in our business, we can guarantee you that you will be successful, but it will not be overnight. So stop wanting instant gratification, because it will not happen. And the quickest way to quit the business, the quickest way to be miserable, is to want instant gratification. It is not possible. It will not happen. But the quickest way to be successful is by doing in the work on a daily basis. So in closing, I want to say to you, Stop focusing on the results, but rather focus on the activities.
Yeah.
Do activities on a daily basis that you need to do in order for you to grow your business. And even if results don't come, I can guarantee you they will come. You know, for me, my results came when I least expected it. Results came when I least expected it, but the results came because I was putting in the work before that month when the results came. So start putting in the work, and I promise you it will be worth it in the end. And I've gotten a lot of people that were in the business and they left because they felt like it's not working for them. And the reason why it wasn't working is because they were not doing what they needed to do. But nonetheless, they came back because they realized that this is the best business opportunity in the world. So you can either decide to be successful in the business, or you can decide to quit and still be in the same situation that you were in before you joined the business. It is entirely up to you. So I want to encourage you and say to you, do the business, do what is needed, put in the work. It is really, really worth it. And take me as an example. Exactly this time in 2016, I was not making money in the business. Maybe you are not making money at the moment, but I want to say to you, start putting in the work. And by the end of 2016, as much as I was not making money this time in 2016, by the end of 2016, I was a manager, I was a car incentive qualifier, and I was a few case credits away from becoming an Eagle manager. By the time the Eagle manager incentive ended, I was an Eagle manager already. So I want to say to you, anything is possible. You really can achieve anything in this business. Do not discount yourself. Tomorrow is the last day of the month. For you to show that you are going to put in the work, do not close your business with 0 case credits.
Yeah.
Do something towards your business. Do not close the month without doing anything. It doesn't matter if you feel that you're not going to close your 4 case credits. Perhaps you might be on 0 case credits right now, but do something. And when June starts, make sure that you will do better than what you did this month. But do not close this month on 0 case credits, and do not do lesser this month than what you did last month. I want to say to you, anything is possible in this business as long as you put in the work. Veronica and I and other managers in the business have seen how life-changing this business can be, and it can also change your life. I mean, what inspires me, I was taught that if you want to be successful in life, go to school, study hard, be employable. Veronica went to school, she studied, but she was never employed. She started doing forever living as a student, and she has never worked in her life. So you don't need to feel sorry for yourself and say, no, I don't have a job, I'm looking for a job. You don't need a job to be successful in life. Do this business and make sure that you make it work. So, ladies and gentlemen, in closing, I want to say to you tomorrow, I've been saying in closing, but I want to emphasize that tomorrow is the last day of the month. Let us do better than what we did last month. Yeah. Make sure that you do way better than what you did in April. And when we get to June, make sure that you give June the best of your ability. Make sure that June becomes the best month that you've ever had in 2022. And make sure that the remaining of 2022 becomes your best ever, because what you do today and tomorrow and going forward, you will thank yourself for it. Make sure that you do today what your future self is going to thank you for. So thank you so much, Veronica, for the opportunity. I think this is the end of my talk.
Wow, thank you so very much. And wow, that was very insightful, and I love the way you have insisted that, you know. And guys, I don't have much to say. I've been speaking to you all the time, and Kumu have shared her thoughts, and we have been doing it, you know. So let's just keep on doing. Let's just keep building ourselves up. Okay, so this is recorded just in case you need to go through it again, or if you've got people that have not been part of the meeting, so please make sure that you're also giving them this. I wish you all a good night, and I wish you great success into closing the month tomorrow. Thank you so much, Kumo.
Thank you so much. Have a good night, everyone. And remember, tomorrow, do your best. Give it your best. If you haven't given your best in 2022, make sure that tomorrow you do exactly that. It is never too late to give it your best.
Amen.
Thank you so much.